tes audio ini. Terus masih ada banyak animation animasi idol. Ini apa? Local game. Banyak konflik 8 terakhir tanggal 10. Oh ya. Animation masing-masing 2D. Saya pada kemarin beli kaset. Wow, ini oke. No. Size. Perlu latihan. Asik, baik. YouTube load. Ini banyak yang nonton. Main apa om? Tahu nih, mau buat animasi sih. Misalnya aku kan ikut kelas, tugasnya buat animasi. Kemarin beli ini apa? Aplikasi nih buat aplikasi 2D. Nah, jadi new figure. Oke. Main gamenya nanti mbah ini. Main gamenya. Banyak sih gamenya. Tadi beli. Kemarin beli ya nih PS Sports FC 26. Kemarin tuh diskon baru. Sekarang masih diskon. Ini masih diskon dari harga 1 juta nih, dari 200.000. Lumayan kok. 200.000 aja dari harga 1 juta. Cuman ini bukan PES nih, ya Sports FC. Ini sama aja. Ini nanti coba main lagi. Oke, bentar. Sprite tutorial.
I have been crafting my pixel art skills for years and years and years. So today, in a single video, I'm going to teach you everything you need to get started with and actually not suck at pixel art, especially when it comes to making pixel art for games. We're going to start at ground zero with software and setup, and then transition into line work and colors and all the fun stuff. First things first, you need a place to actually do the pixel art, so a lot of things built for making games. It is $20 technically, but because it's open source, you can find it online for free pretty easily. But you didn't hear that from me. What? Who told you that? Libre Sprite is kind of the like go-to recompiled version. It's just an older version of Sprite. It's basically the same thing. Try that out, see if you like it, and then eventually, you know, support the app for pixel art pretty easily, or you can go to this website called Piskel. Nice, so now you have a place to actually draw things. But we're actually not going to be picking the colors to draw with ourselves. In fact, right now the goal is to avoid swatching or mixing our own colors completely. And that's because we're going to be automating the entire process using AI. I'm just kidding. A lot of pixel art tutorials out there are going to try and teach you color theory and how to mix and shift your colors and all that. My advice is to not really worry about that right now because you don't have to. Instead, you can find a palette online that someone else made that's designed to look good so that you can actually focus on the fundamentals and get good at drawing, and then eventually if you want to learn color theory, you can do that. So this website called LowSpec is going to be our best friend. They've got all kinds of color palettes. You can sort by the number of colors that you want, and it's all specifically for pixel art, which is really good because pixel art palettes usually need more contrast than traditional palettes. And right now we're just looking for a palette that has at least 3 shades per color. And that's because when we shade our pixel art, we're going to want 3 colors per material as a general rule. We're going to talk about that later, but as you're browsing LowSpec, or you're looking at my screen as I browse LowSpec, there's some really cool stylized palettes here that are really good for game jams in my opinion when you need a strong identity. But for now, we just want a nice big general palette. The one that I used is linked in the description. If you're an Aseprite, then there's actually a bunch of pre-made palettes in Aseprite that you can download. You can just click this button, and then I would recommend something like this one. Or you can find one on LowSpec, import it, and then set it to be your default palette by clicking these 3 lines and on a nice big general palette. The one that I mean is I browse LowSpec. There's some really cool style. Starting with construction line is to start with the outline of what I'm. Perfect, now we have all the tools we need to actually draw something. My workflow when it comes to doing pixel art is to start with the outline of what I'm doing.
Okay. Kalau bisa.
Then fill in that outline with solid base colors, and then shade it. That could mean starting with construction lines for your outline and then using those to map out the proportions of what you're drawing. But another approach is to map out the basic shapes that make up whatever you're drawing, and then you can
Itu aja deh. Oh, to just do the color. Okay. What should I? Hmm, mantap dong. Sebenarnya level 4. Ah, hmm, konsep utama good sih, cara kerja gue untuk bangun game.